HANA, how to download the HANA softwares, right? Plugins, all those things, and the installation prerequisites. So we discussed it. Today, let's start with the installation without any delay. We can start the HANA installation using the HDB LCM tools. HDB LCM tool, we can use it here. HDB LCM tools, we can use it here, right? So HANA installation, you have to start with the root user. Root user, we have to start it with here. Then HDB LCM tools will get in the HANA installation the software folder here. With the root user, we need to do that one here, right? So then go to, once you download the softwares from the service marketplace, then you can place it in the one folder. And maybe you have, I think in our media folder in the HANA level, we have placed here, right? So something like HANA DB software here. So we have placed the HANA. When you extracted it here, it created the HANA folder got created. And yesterday one file got also created here. One file also we have downloaded, then we have exported. So right, that is we have done it here. So now if you go to the HANA database, so whenever you extract the HANA file, it will. So now these are the HANA files are there here. So these are the HDB LCM tools, HANA database lifecycle management tools here. So HANA installation, we have to start with the HDB LCM tools here. HDB LCM tools here, right? So either three ways we can do the installation. HDB LCM command prompt mode, then HDB LCM web browser mode, HDB LCM GUI mode. So three layers we can do that one. So but GUI mode, we need to set the environmental variable, and there is a some set of settings we have to do it. Browser level also there is a ports, all those things. But the better approach is the, so HDB LCM. Once you go to the PWD present working directory, once you go to the media DB software here, HDB LCM tools are available. Just execute that one here using the /HDB LCM. Okay. When you click on this OK button here, so then it will ask the, so execute it. Here in the Linux level, if you want to execute any file, we need to use the, so dot slash in front of the file. You need to use the dot slash here. In front of the any file, you have to use the dot slash, so that it will be, so it will be taken care. So here HANA installation is very simple here. Why? Because here all the inputs questions it will ask, answer also it will ask in the open bracket and close bracket. Just you need to click on the enter button, right? Just enter. So then if you enter it here, so here it will ask the what you are going to do now here, right? So many DB installations got pending here. See anything here got failure here. So you are going to install it. Install means the fifth option, option number 5. Just you can choose the option number 5 for the installation, right? So then due to maybe sometimes what happens due to the signature file issues, so the installation will not go further here. So in this case we need to ignore the signature file here. Let's see what will happen here. So you just click the install option. This is the IDX. This is the index 1. 5 is the installation. So this one you just click the index 1 for already EC2 installed. Already other database are installed. 5 is for the install. 5 is for the install option here. Then so you just click on the 5, enter it here. Just for type 5 and enter it here. It will go to the next step here. Next step it will take it out. So why is taking time? Then it will say like, so the signature.smf file got missed. So then in that case, we can ignore it. By so we can ignore it. That file we can ignore it here. So we can ignore it. So then by we have to pass the argument here. By pass the argument like if I hyphen, so ignore check underscore signature underscore file. So which means by passing the argument hyphen ignore, then what we are ignoring? Check signature file. Like that, we are ignoring the that command here. So that installation, it will take it to the next. Now it will installation will proceed now here. Installation will proceed now here. So no. So our database version which is going to install is the HANA 2.0 SPS 07. SPS 07 is going to install it here. So file install. So right, install the database version. Right. So then it will take it to the next step. Same step we have. Now it will ask the installation location. Right. It will ask the what is the SID? What is the instance number? Then system user password. So here there the users are getting created. System user is getting created. Then after that, so SAP ADM user password. Then location of so your installation directory and all the locations means whatever the file systems we required, right? So USR SAP slash ANA data, then slash HANA, the log file, then slash HANA, the shared one, and the root. Root is the common, that is the main folder. So this location, this five locations, it will ask it here. This five locations, it will ask it here. So what's happening here? The Linux. It is slash media. It is slash HANA database. So dot slash HDB LCM. Right, install, second option, but it will be failed because of error message signature file here. Then what we can do, same as like ignore, so check underscore signature underscore file, right? So then this will be very fast. So compared to this one, maybe this may be required the restart, I think. Let me restart this host. There are lot of things are here. Let me reboot here. So here it is asking do you want to additional components? No. Right? Then we are going to install it, second option. Right? So install. Right? So then next path is the installation path slash and a shared answer also it's given. So if it is the correct, just click on the enter. So what is the local host name? KPS4 HANA. That is the correct. Enter. So what is the, do you want to add the host to the system? No. Then okay. What is the SID? So HANA database SID. What is the SID you want to provide it? Like HD1, then or HANA database 1, HANA database 2, HANA quality, HANA production, SID, whatever the SID, then whatever the instance number, is it 00 or 10 or 11, whatever it may be, you can choose it here. 10 already using, then you can use the 20 or whatever it may be, right? So then which type of product you are going to install it, like what type of HANA system here, usage, is it development, quality, production. So test 2. Then, and do you want to enable the backup encryption? Yes, yes. See here in the bracket field, answer also it is coming. In the bracket field, answer also it is coming. So just you need to check. Yes, that is correct. Click on the enter button. That is correct. And click on the enter button. So restrict the memory allocations. No. No. Password of the SOHDB ADM. The new password we need to set it out. The new password we have to set. Then so USR SAP SID, then slash ana data, slash ana log value, slash ana shared here, right? You have all the file systems here. Then system password. System user is a administrator user for the system user, administrator user. So then summary section means review parameter section. Then click on the Y for continue. Just click on the S. Then HANA installation will be started. HANA installation will be started now here. See here, HANA installation is done. It's a very quick actually HANA installation. So quick means it's not much quick. Just it will take the 20 to 30 minutes. It will take to complete the HANA installation. So then inputs 10 to 15 minutes. Then this is the 20 to 30 minutes. Overall 40 to 45 minutes we can complete the HANA installation and everything here. Right? So that is the HANA installation. So this is restarting. So you can do the practice on the SAP Linux one. So SAP Linux one on the HANA system, you can do the practice. Here the packages are getting installed here. So very simple actually. Nothing will ask. It only ask the so with HDB LCM tools. We have started with the HDB LCM tools. Then we went to the HDB LCM. We went to the path like HDB LCM. Then in the HDB LCM, so we have selected the database. Then so we entered the password. This command you have to execute it here. Ignore signature file command. Then so select the path, profiles, and all those things. Now click on the Y because now installation will start it here. Installation will start it here. Installation will take it to the next step here. Installation will take you the next step here. So that will happen in the systems here. So first it will prepare the packages, that's the installing, configuring the instances, HANA instance and everything. Then finally, when they are doing the HANA installation, our family members will be created like a index server, name server, P processor, those family members, 7 HANA process will be created, right? So those are the, as part of the installation, those family members also will be created. HANA installation means building a new house on top of the operating system. This is your Linux operating system. On top of operating system, you are installing the HANA 2.0 you are installing, which means by default, you will get the two databases here. One is the system DB, second one is the tenant database. You will get it out. System DB and tenant DB you will get. System DB, right? And tenant DB. So we know what is the differences here and what is the 1.0, 2.0 differences. This is one system DB, one tenant DB. You will get it out here. System DB, we have the 5 process. Tenant DB, we have the 2 process here. Total 7 process here in the system, right? One is the index server. One is the index server here. Index server here. Then name index server, name server here. Then compile server. Then pre-processor, pre-index server, compile server, pre-processor. Then web dispatcher, then access engine, then daemon. Daemon are the 7 core process. Means in SAP level, how we have the dialog, update, NQ processor there. Here also we have the 7 process here. So 2 databases and 7 process. In this 2, so this is the tenant databases. Tenant DB here, tenant DB here. This is the system DB here, SDB, system DB here. So here in the index server and the access engine will be in the tenant databases here. So remaining 5 process here, remaining 5 process are here from the system DB here. Remaining 5 process are from system DB. It will be installed. It will stay in the, so this will stay in the one upper floor. This is staying in the remaining 5 will store in the ground floor here. That simply you can remember. Total 7. In that 5 will be in the ground floor, 2 will be in the here. So HANA 2.0 multi database container. Multiple databases in one one host, one SID, we can install it. Tomorrow, if you want to install the one more database, just you can execute the query to create the new database, new tenant database. You can create new floor. New floor means new database. New database, we can create it here, right? So see here, HANA, starting the HANA database system. So it's starting. So all the process and everything. See here, HANA like daemon, compile server, name server, preprocessor, web dispatcher, engine, and access engines are creating here. So depends upon the databases it is creating here, which means all these are getting created. All these are getting created here, right? So that is the one thing here.
Sir,
Yes.
suppose on the system database, we want to install one more tenant database, excluding the default one. Then the procedure will be, because here
Yeah, I will explain it. I will explain it. So suppose here I told you, right? So here first tenant by default you will get the one system DB, one tenant DB. But you want to create the one more tenant database. Then you no need to install it. There is a query you have to execute in the system database. There is a query. Query means when the database started, I will explain it. That time like query called the alter. So create database, create the database name. Suppose like HD2 create database name and user system and the password. Then you can just provide the password, whatever the password, just you can provide the password. That's it. So if you use the query, one tenant database will be created like that. If you use the 10 queries, 10 tenant databases will be created. So but limitation is only for 19 databases, only one host, only 19 tenant database only we can install it here. So newly install it here, right? So that we can do it, right? So almost HANA installation is done now. So new like server processor getting installed. So like see HANA installation done. Delivery units are importing. All the processor start. All the processor. So started status here. All the processor started here. You can see all the processor HANA processor started status here, right? So once HANA started, then we can create it. Now if I tell the query we have to execute means you guys will get confused where we have to execute, right? Because the HANA started when we are discussing about the administration topic that time. So I can show you how to execute the queries and how to do it, all those things.
understood. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. So delivery units are getting installed now.
Sir, one query here. Yesterday, we have downloaded only one component, only one thing, right? Like IMDb server, like that.
Right.
And so where this HDB LCM came from? Like we need to download
In the
separately.
downloaded file, no. In the downloaded file itself, you will get it out. You will download as a file, right? So then when you extract that file, it will generate the HDB LCM tools and all the files will come automatically. Just you need to do the extraction. You have to do the extraction of that software. Using the SAP car command, we have to do the extract. We have to do the extract, then that will come. So you have database here, nothing is used.
Sir, already we are using system DB. Why? What is the use of tenant DB, sir? Here, why again we are using tenant DB?
We are not adding the, okay, if you suppose there is a requirement, okay, they don't have one more SAP system. They want to use the existing HANA database for the one more SAP system, right? So that time they can create it. Instead of installing the new HANA database, they can add the new tenant and they can map it. Why? Because all SAP applications will point to the tenant database only, not the tenant data, not the system DB. So that is the reason. So they can use the existing database, they can use it here. So which means suppose today you have only one requirement. Today you have only one requirement, like so creation of the you have only today one requirement, like so this is a system DB. This is your ECD system is installed. Your tenant is your SAP ECD system is pointing to this one. Tomorrow there is one more SAP system you created, ECP you want ECP system should be, SAP system should be point to the one more, we want ECP system point. So we cannot create. Why? Because one tenant already being used by this SAP system. Then you need to create it. But previously we need to install the one more SID, we have to install it. But nowadays in the 2.0, no need to. Just execute in the query, one more tenant you can create it. Then one more SAP system you can point it to this database, you can point it. Which means you don't need to download the software installation. No, they just execute the query, create the one more tenant, you can use it like that. N number of applications you can point to the new tenant databases we can point. Why? Because data will exist only tenant database. So applications will point to the tenant database only. System database will monitor all the tenants and everything. So tenant, one application, one tenant, one more application, one tenant, one application, like that. So if you have the 10 applications, then 10 tenants we have to create it. So like that, based upon that, we have to go on, create the tenants and everything here.
Okay, sir.
Signature file is means it will tell like this is the SAP trusted site you downloaded, something like that. But that is not mandatory one. We can ignore it by passing the argument. By passing the argument, we can skip it out, that one. So see here HANA, we have done the installation almost completed. So now finally delivery units are importing, means SAP standard data is getting imported. Once the HANA, you've done the installation, then there is a HANA Studio in your desktops. So in your desktop, there is a HANA Studio. HANA Studio is there here, right? HANA Studio. So in this HANA Studio, why? Because to perform all the administration activities, we have to do with the HANA Studio, right? So here, so you can just see whether it's there in your desktop or not. If not there, go to the Windows button. Like here, you can search it out. You have the SAP HANA. Just you can click on the open or right click to pin to taskbar, start bar. It will open. So don't tell like, sir, HANA database is not there. So how can I install? Sorry, HANA Studio is not there. How to install it, how to download it, means don't tell like that. So you need to just go to, it is there. You need to just add it. In case of it is not there in your desktop, just go to the Windows, just check here in the folders. SAP HANA is there. You can check it out. In case this is also you could not find out in the search bar, just you can type like SAP HANA. So on SAP HANA Studio, just you can find out. You will get the.
It will come automatically, sir, during the installation of SAP only.
Yeah, during the installation of the HANA Studio, you will get this thing. So, but some people, they won't see here, maybe deleted or something. Then in this case, you can go to here, you can add it. You can add it by going to the SAP HANA folder. Just you can add to your list. So HANA Studio is one of the monitoring tool to log into the HANA system, to perform the administration activities of the HANA databases. We have to use the HANA Studio. HANA Studio, we have to use it here. So
first we need to map it. That's all, sir. Once installation, once database installed, we need to map it.
Yeah, once the database, first of all, we have to open. Right? So now you have opened the HANA Studio. So here, when you open the HANA Studio, even I previously have added all the HANA systems, it's there here. So then once the HANA system is installed here, just click on the add system button. In the left side top, you have the add system button here. Just click on the add.
Is it HANA Studio, is it a separate installation?
Separate installation on the desktop in the computer level. So you have to install the HANA Studio. Once HANA Studio. Yes, you can ask me the question. I will stop it.
You need to download and install HANA.
Yeah. It's a very, we have to download and we have to install it, HANA Studio. Somewhere it is there, I think. Yeah. It's very like same as like in the how we will install the music player, media player, we can install in our jump servers. So one jump server, if you install it, it will be applicable for the all. So then we will just open the HANA Studio. So for monitoring the same SAP logon pad, how the SAP logon pad is helping to log into the SAP systems, same HANA Studio will help to log into the HANA systems here. Then then you need to add all your HANA systems here. What is the host name? So it's like a SAP Linux 1. Suppose like, so what is the database you have installed it? Suppose like, what is the instance number? Instance number is 02. So is it single container? No, it's a multi-container. Why? Because it's a HANA 2.0 multi-container.
I think we are installing in another
Yeah,
server.
just giving the example. I will also add that settings also. So then just click on the next button. Then system is the user. First time we are logging to the database, system user, then password, whatever the password you have given during the installation time, that password. So you can give it here. You can give it here. Then that will connect to the your HANA system here. HANA system here that will connect it. So it's already exist. So that's why it's saying that it's already exists, something like that. Why? Because previously I added. So suppose newly we are installing. So one new database in other host we are doing the installation. That is called the KPS4 HANA HD1 we are installing, right? Then whatever the host name you have installed, then KPS4 HANA, then instance number is 20, I think, multi-container, system database you are adding, then system, finish it here, then that will be added. Suppose if you give the wrong instance number or wrong host name, or in case database is down, so then system will not be added. This will not be added here. So let's see. So it's not reachable. KPS4 is not reachable here. So which means something wrong here, which we mentioned. Oh, I forgot what is the password I given here. Putting the delivery units. So it started actually. HD1, what is the instance number I have given here?
20, sir.
20 I have given. Yeah, 20. Okay, let me complete that installation. Still running, right? But we have on database SAP Linux 1. Then that is the 02 multi-container and system database. Next, system user. System user, so super user here. So that will be created here. That will be created here. See here. So HANA database has been added here. Then go to the next step. Then SAP Linux 1. So then so 02 tenant database is the ECQ. SID is the ECQ, right? ECQ. So then previously we have one database that I'm adding here. Then you can add the password and user ID. You can add it here. So that is will be added, but cannot access to the host. Why? Because this is also not started. Still it is starting mode. It's not like that above immediately it will start. It will take some time to start it here. It will take some time to start the database here. So that's what will happen in the system, right? So that's what will happen. So you have added. So once that is completely started, then you can also add the tenant database. System database we have to add it, and also the tenant DB also we have to add it here. So if this database is not started or something, then it will not come. Like it will come like a host is not reachable, something like that. You will get it out here. System is not reachable. So which means your either parameters are wrong, which you are giving here, either database is also down. So maybe this may be the reason. So, but system DB added. Why? Because system DB will start immediately. Only tenant will take time to start it. Why? Because all the data resides inside of the tenant database. So loading the data to main memory, it will take some time. It will take some time. That's why. So we need to wait for some time. This will be started. So here also, you see, this is also still it's not completely done. It's importing, right? Here also, this is the starting mode here. Right? So once it is started, it will be added to the here as well in the HANA Studio. So you need to add the HANA Studio level here, right? In case of why? Because HANA Studio is the combination of multiple sub tabs here, multiple sub tabs. See here, there is a minimize button, here there is a maximize button, here minimize button, there is a maximize. Suddenly, unfortunately, if you miss this one, suppose tricks, I'm telling the tricks here. In the HANA Studio, something you got missed it out. This is a HANA Studio. This is a HANA system DB you added here. Sometimes this will be happen like this. Sometimes this will be happen like this here. Sir, I'm getting the blank screen. Nothing is showing in my HANA Studio, which is what is wrong here? So nothing wrong. Sometimes like a minimize buttons, there is a maximize buttons are touched. So that is the reason it went to the like this, right? So now in that case, what you have to do, you are not sure, then go to the Windows perspective, then reset the perspective here, reset. Then again, your HANA Studio will back to the normal status. Right? Again, your HANA Studio will come to the normal status. That's what you have to do it in the systems here. In case of, so sometimes what happens, you are in the different screen or something like that, it will be maximized. So it will be minimized. Something this will be maximized. So this will be closed. So like this, you will get it out. Sir, I am not seeing anything here. So what happened in my HANA Studio? So can you please help? Like, no need to help it out. Just go to the window, something wrong, then go to the perspective, then reset the perspective, then automatically your HANA Studio will back to the normal status here, right? So that is the HANA Studio. This is the HANA Studio. This is the installation. After installation, you need to add to the HANA Studio here. So this is the systems like this. It will come like that. All the systems will come into the in this list here, right? All the process, whatever the process you have, all will come to the in this list here. Okay, so CPU, memory, all the process family members are starting here, right? Still not started, it's starting mode here. So like this, so we need to, this administration part we'll discuss tomorrow, but what you have to do, you need to install, you need to do the practice of the SAP, this one you have to practice it. Okay, so this one you can practice it.
Hello, Ravi.
Yes.
How to start and stop HANA database?
I will tell you. We have still. I will tell you. So, but you, first of all, you please practice the HANA installations. Okay. Please practice the HANA installation. Then I will tell you how to start and how to stop. All those things I will tell you. So to stop and start, what you have to do, you need to log into the OS level SAD ADM. Okay. You need to log into the SAD ADM. Just execute the HDB stop. Okay. HANA DB will be stopped status.
Could you give me the command to uninstall the HANA as well?
I shared in the group. I shared in the group. In the group, I shared it.
Okay.
Yeah. So please practice the HANA installation.